Guys, every once in a while, there's a knife that comes in, and when I do first day in pockets, in my head, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna like this knife. It was kind of like this with this Matsei Basilisk, but I gotta tell you, I owe this knife an apology. That's what we're here to do. I'm gonna tell you how this knife has changed my mind over the little bit of carry I've done, and I'm gonna tell you, I will try to pronounce Basilisk correctly every time. So let's turn this around and look at how this knife has changed my mind. So guys, this is an unusual video. I don't do these very often. This is a mid carry on this knife. I'm not completely done with the full review on this knife. This is the Basilisk by Matsei Knives. And I have to admit, I try not to sound at all negative in the first day in pockets, but when I first got the first impressions of first day in pockets on this knife, I wasn't real impressed. I didn't have big things in mind for this. And I gotta say, in the, like, it's probably going to get another week or so of carry. Absolutely have fallen in love with this knife. So it's done in M390. There's no real markings on it. I still haven't looked up a lot of stuff on this. I will put a link to it if it's available down below. But this thing definitely has made a 180 in my mind on the impressions. Carry on this is just beautiful. The way they did this pocket clip, even though it's longer than most pocket clips, I love it. The action on it is really, really good. Flipper tab just completely disappears, almost like a kickstop. And one of the things about this knife that I had initially been kind of critical about was this large area here that reminded me of several other knives. What I found is I absolutely love cutting with this like this. This is probably one of the best power cutters I've got here right now at the house. And then just all of the aesthetics of it. So reverse flick on it is brilliant. Lockup on it is brilliant. In and out of pocket, because it's a bolster lock. So you have these micarta scales that definitely prevent any catching. This thing just glides in and out of pockets. It's got a good bit of weight reduction in it, even though it's got the micarta on top. So this knife is brilliantly balanced right at the pivot, maybe a little forward like I like. Flies are so bad this year. The action on it is just incredibly smooth, just shy of drop shut. Like I said, reverse, I missed it. Reverse flick or thumb flick off of these thumb studs is great. It's just really changed my mind on what I thought about it. And like I said, it's just gorgeous. The edge on this has held up really, really well. I'm pretty surprised at how well it has held. I've cut up a bunch of cardboard. I haven't done a lot of wood cutting with it. You can see there's some little trails on that, but the finish has held up really well. I gotta say, if you can find one of these, go ahead and look one up, this Basilisk. Really impressed with how much it changed my mind. It's very similar to one of the other company knives. I'm trying to think. The Vero Knives Synapse. It's really similar in that, but I don't like most of the Vero knives. They just have a weird feel to them. This does not have much of that. The only thing I will say that I have found that I don't like is if I'm holding it in this grip, which I usually don't, I'm like this, I feel like my finger's kind of pinched in there. So that can be a little hot and that can be a little hot if I'm in this grip. But typically I'm using this as a finger twirl for my middle finger and I'm up on it like this, which really feels to be the most comfortable way for me to cut with this, or in a pinch grip and you're really, really locked in like that. So, yeah, like I said, I wasn't trying to be critical of it in the first day in pockets because I knew it was going to get some time, but I was not optimistic about how I would feel about this knife. And I got to say, it has absolutely changed my opinion of it. 180 degrees out. I absolutely am in love with this knife right now. So you guys will see the full review of this. We'll talk about all the good things, all the bad things that I found over the course of the period, but I just wanted to I know you guys probably couldn't hear it in that initial video, but I kind of felt like I owed this knife a little bit of an apology. So publicly, there you go. Let's turn this around to some final thoughts and send you out about your day. So yeah, this knife absolutely has endeared itself to me. I've fallen in love with it. It's gonna suck to have to send this back to Jared. I absolutely do love this knife. Very few things on it I would actually even change. So this is just one of those videos where you have to kind of eat a little bit of crow and say, you know what, my first impressions are wrong. Even though you guys might not have heard it, I gotta kind of tell you. So That being said, guys, if you like the videos, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down, but please try to tell me why I can't change the content. If you don't, tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, I have got sponsors. You guys didn't see a video from Coffee Brand Coffee, but they are my biggest sponsor, my biggest supporter of the channel. I also have Tempered Trail. They both have links down below. They have amazing products. Tempered Trail is offering almost indestructible laces for hiking boots and all your other shoes you would want in multiple colors. He's doing hand-stitched leather wallets and kilties for your boots. Coffee Brand Coffee is a completely guilt-free purchase because they are 100% apolitical and they have a money-back guarantee. There's a discount built into the link for both of those. I have a discount coupon code for you guys that you can use over at Ferrum Forge Knife Works or Rosecraft Blades. It's the same one. Crazy Sharp, all one word, saves you 5% at checkout there. You can take my Amazon link that I have down below, use that for any of your Amazon shopping. It's just my Amazon store. Supports the channel, doesn't cost you anything at checkout. And my favorite way for you guys to support the channel so I can offer you a benefit is my membership. It's tier-based. Everyone gets early access to videos. Everyone gets exclusive content. Everyone has access to my private Discord. Baseline and Premium guys are entered into giveaways that I announce and do on the Gilded server, which is the Discord. And the Premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube behind that paywall. Guys, that's it. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.